What is going on, guys? Your boy Gamers Goon here today to talk about Monday Night Raw. This is your Raw review from April 1st, April Fool's Day edition of Monday Night Raw. We're going to start with things that really didn't do much heading into WrestleMania. This was a go-home show, believe it or not. This was a go-home show. And first, we're going to talk about Sasha Banks and Bayley and Natalya and Beth Phoenix defeating the Iconics, Nia Jax, and Tamina Snuka. This one, nobody really cared, but it was the Iconics' first match on Raw, so there you go. Not much to say there. We didn't really need to see Beth Phoenix here. We didn't. I'm sorry. If it was up to me, we would save her for Mania, since for some reason putting her on the same team as Natalya in a Mania match, we might as well just go all in with the nostalgia and just wait till Mania. Let people wait it out and hype up Beth Phoenix in ring return instead of giving it to them on a random edition on Monday Night Raw, which isn't really random since it's the last show, but there's no need for Beth Phoenix in this match. There's no need for this match in general. There's no need. Next, we had Apollo Crews and Jinder Mahal. Did you care? Because I didn't. I'm sorry. I did not care. I'm not gonna talk much about that. That's that. Next, we had a Raw Tag Team Championship match where the Revival defeated Ricochet and Aleister Black via countout. So here we go. We have the Revival, Scott Dawson, and what's the other one's name? Slipping off the top of my head. Jesus. It's not looking good. Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder was sitting out on the where the bellkeeper is. He is sitting there at the end of this match, holding on to both titles, and we're still champions, talking cash to the crowd. What a heel is supposed to do. I'm not a big fan of Ricochet and Aleister being on the same team, but hey, they're getting television time, so not too much to complain about. Next, we have Heavy Machinery defeating Bobby Roode and Gable. Do you want me to say anything else? Do you care about Heavy Machinery? Do you care about the Glorious Alpha? Yeah, me neither. Next, we have Braun Strowman facing two local jobbers. He's like, tonight you're Colin Jost, the other one you're Michael Che. Nobody cares. I'm sorry. Nobody. I'm sorry. Why are they taking up two spots at a Andre the Giant Battle Royal? That probably isn't going to be that great anyways, but why are they taking up two spots on the Mania card nonetheless? Next, we have something I did not enjoy. I mean, I'm a fan of the Demon gimmick, but it is Monday Night Raw, and on Sunday, it's WrestleMania. And usually, when we have something like the Demon gimmick, we don't announce it to be the selling point of the match. The Demon's going to return. No. We let the crowd build up interest. Be like, is Demon Balor coming out for Bobby Lashley? Is Demon Balor going to be at WrestleMania to fight for the Intercontinental Championship when he was not even the Demon last year when he was in the Triple Threat match for the Intercontinental Championship? But they announced on the show that Demon Balor is going to be there, so obviously it's gonna be a cool moment seeing Demon Balor at Mania. Next we have Kurt Angle saluting the crowd. During this, obviously Corbin comes out, and then Ray comes out and fights Corbin on Angle's behalf. Yeah. Then end of the show, Baron Corbin ends up defeating Rey Mysterio. Not a very good match. And Corbin's going up to the ring, or going up to the stage, posing, credits rolling. Angle comes out, hits the ankle lock on him. That's how we end Monday Night Raw. We end Monday Night Raw not with Balor, not with Batista, not with the women. No. None of these big moments. Instead, we waste the end of Raw with Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle. A match sorry. I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle at all. I'm sorry, Kurt. I'm just not investing in your last match of your career. I was hoping they'd do something better for you. Hopefully they still do. Find a way to bring Cena into it, or hopefully get you somebody else. Hopefully there's some screw over where Corbin's not actually on the Mania card. Maybe he gets taken out before the match. I don't know. But as of right now, not looking forward to that whatsoever. Next, we are going to actually talk about Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. This is a match that I'm kind of liking. Drew McIntyre, obviously. He's one of the best guys, in my opinion, currently on the main roster. And basically he comes out and Roman comes out. He's doing an interview with Kayla Braxton, I believe. And Drew McIntyre ends up ambushing him. It wasn't a good moment to build, really. It really wasn't, but still like Drew McIntyre. Next, did I talk about everything on the... Yeah, I talked about everything that's not important. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Here we have a Batista promo on Triple H. He comes out and basically just stands in the ring playing his video package. And at the end, he looks straight into the camera. Hunter, kiss my butt. That simple. Very good, very powerful words there from Batista. I mean, it fell flat. It wasn't really as good as it should have been, but it was a good idea. I know what they were trying to get at. I do appreciate that, but the reaction to it just wasn't there. It was pretty cool, though. I mean, it's better than Batista coming out and spitting a whole long promo. I'd much rather him do that. Next, we have Rollins and Lesnar. Woo! Is this gonna alter my Mania predictions? Yeah, so Lesnar is in the ring, and he has Heyman on his side, obviously, and Rollins comes up and basically just starts saying how Lesnar's not ready for him, all this stuff. Nobody cares about you. No, yeah. Talked about how it's a David and Goliath story. Rollins ends up standing tall at the end of this segment. Didn't really do much, but probably going to be the second to last match on the show. If that means anything to anybody. And last, but certainly not least, we have the main event situation. Now we have Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch defeating the Riot Squad via submission. This match basically Flair started off in the match. Becky tried to get under Flair's skin, whatnot, trying to get somebody to turn against the other just to get them out of the match at Mania. Didn't happen. Rousey ends up making... Who was it? Rousey makes Liv Morgan. Rousey makes Liv Morgan tap out to her armbar. And right after the armbar, goes straight after Charlotte. Punches her. Starts a huge fight. Becky's fighting Charlotte. Charlotte's fighting Ronda. Ronda's fighting Becky. It's going crazy. Out comes the security. All the women take out the whole security. There's no security. Out comes the cops. The cops have troubles holding Ronda and all the women back. Ronda ends up pushing over a cop, getting to Becky. They put Ronda in cuffs. Ronda ends up being the first in cuffs. Then Becky gets in cuffs for attacking Ronda. Then Charlotte gets in it for attacking Ronda. And it's just a whole confusing situation. But it got its point across. I like the segment. Just want to say, how's Rousey not going to be fined a lot for pushing over the cop? But we're gonna yell at it largely. Goes into the back. Obviously, we have the backstage area. We got the cop cars there. I don't know why they did this. They put Charlotte in her own car and Becky and Ronda in the same car. You would think that since those two are the ones that are really edging this storyline that they wouldn't really put those two together. They'd put the other ones. But forget the logic. They end up fighting in the car, trying to kick each other. Ronda breaks a window. They end up pulling Becky out of the car. Ronda's left in the car. Becky's out here fighting Charlotte now. Ronda ends up driving the car into another cop car. And then they drag Ronda out. More fighting, more kicking, more screaming. They end up taking everybody away. Charlotte's the only one left. She's being apprehended in the backstage area while Becky and Ronda are on their way to the police department. They end up taking Charlotte too. And just a whole crazy situation there. Really got its point across. Really brought up the momentum. And we do not need to see them tonight on SmackDown Live. We don't need to see them. I'm fine with this being the last chapter on the bigger picture. WrestleMania. Go into it with this story. Have this. We don't need any more footage for the video package. If you want, and this is if you want, you could have Ronda Rousey, Becky, or Charlotte, or whatever. You could have them in interviews on SmackDown Live. I won't complain, but they don't need to have any interactions with each other heading on into Mania. Leave it. Leave it. Your hands are clean now. This is a product. You got it. You got us back into the investment. Hold it out. And we're going to have hopefully, a really good Mania main event this year. I don't know if it will be as great as we all think it is because the rumors that are circulating, we'll talk about that more on Sunday morning. But those are going to be pushed aside for now. We're going to go with this is going to be a pretty good main event come Sunday. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you go follow the Twitter and the Instagram. Twitter is gamersgoonyt, and then on Instagram it is thegamersgoonyt. Also going to be down in the description down below. Make sure you guys comment as well, and make sure you guys tune in for this entire week of WrestleMania content. It is only Tuesday, and I am going till next Wednesday with a straight upload streak. We are going to be about 9 to 10 days of uploads, so definitely want to tune into the channel. Definitely got to hear what I got to say. Gonna look forward to the prediction video coming up for TakeOver. Gonna have to look forward to the SmackDown review tomorrow. Gonna have to look forward to Mania and TakeOver reviews and predictions and all that stuff. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. I'm out.